Legal fireworks erupt in court as George Wagner IV's attorneys try to put a sudden end to his trial in the Pike County massacre. Local 12's James Pilcher is live in Waverly with a look at the legal battle. James.
Yeah, today it was more graphic and gruesome photos and testimony here at the Pike County Courthouse. And after more than a week of protesting about how those photos were being shown to the jury, the defense tried to put that premature end to the trial of George Wagner IV.
We would ask for a mistrial based on gruesome photos that have been shown to the jury. Photos are only admissible if they're relevant and probative of a disputed issue.
That's the voice of John Parker, lead defense lawyer for George Wagner IV. He moved for that mistrial right after lunch. Parker argued the facts surrounding how the victims died are not in dispute, and continuing to show the jury gruesome crime scene and autopsy photos was inflammatory and unnecessary. But Judge Randy Deering quickly overruled Parker, allowing the trial to resume. Wagner is on trial for aggravated murder for his alleged role in the killing of 8 members of the Roden and Gilley families in April 2016. Soon after the exchange, Hamilton County Chief Deputy Coroner Dr. Karen Lohman returned to the stand. She testified Tuesday about victims Chris Roden Sr. and cousin Gary Roden. Lohman handled all 8 autopsies. Wednesday, she talked about examining Chris Sr.'s son Frankie Roden and his fiancée Hannah Gilley. Both were found shot to death in their bed inside a mobile home, with their infant son left alive between them. Lohman talked about her initial exam of Hannah's body after being asked by Special Prosecutor Angela Canepa.
How many gunshot wounds did Hannah Hazel have?
5.
Frankie was shot 3 times in the head. Earlier Wednesday, Todd Fortner with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation finished testifying about processing that crime scene on Union Hill Road, saying he found 5 spent shell casings in the couple's bedroom. Now, earlier in the day, the prosecution made a key concession stating that none of the evidence found at that second crime scene included any DNA from any of the Wagners. They made a similar stipulation after about the first crime scene. Now, that's where Chris Roden Sr. and his cousin Gary were found dead. Now, coming up tomorrow, we expect more of the same as the prosecution dives into that third crime scene. That's where 3 more victims were found shot to death in their beds. Live in Waverly, James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
Just horrific every day what we're hearing, though. Thank you, James. Stay with Local 12 News on the air and online for continuing coverage of the George Wagner trial. You can watch a live stream from the courtroom on local12.com.